let's be clear. Me and Claressa Shields was like this, right? Messed up. You know, we're sisters. So when I realized that I did something wrong, I wanted to address it. I wasn't trying to get her mind off of nothing. I wasn't trying to finagle her way, like, to where she goes in the Christina Hammer match and she's not focused. I understand every point that she's making, like, yo, this is the biggest fight of my life. I understand that. So I did a million things right and I did one thing wrong, and you hate me because of it. Now that one thing stands out. And yes, you did offer me time after time to come to camp, but how do I ask somebody who's also giving me good work? How do I fix my mouth to ask, like, look, can you pay me? I just wasn't comfortable. To a foreigner, I'm comfortable. I'm like, look, if you want me to come out, you gotta pay me this. I don't have no relations with her. I don't have a friendship with her. I don't have anything with her. But to Shields, it was like, I just wasn't comfortable asking her that. I cherished our friendship. I cherished everything that we built together. I was never jealous. Even to this day, I give her props. They ask me about her, I tell you, the girl is skilled, you know. I don't know. I'm human. We make mistakes. And I just hate in the sense that she thinks this way or she feels this way. I support women's boxing as a whole. You know, I'm doing my part and paying my dues to be at that level, at that top level, because I feel like my skill set should be at that top level. But along the way, I am not hating on the people who built the path. Just that's like me hating on Layla Ali or Ann Wolf, Thea Riker, Christy Martin. That's impossible to do because they built this journey. We always talked about how they would divide us together, like divide us and make us go against each other. But I understand, you know, on several interviews, I've admitted my wrong. I'm not trying to hide it. I know what I did wrong. That's like me going to my wife, like, look, I realized that this is a sensitive subject. I went out and I didn't come in the house until whatever time, and that makes you uneasy, you know, and you have every right to be upset with me. I apologize. It won't happen again. But to question the million things I did right and take the one thing I did wrong, I mean, it happens in life, I guess. I guess you can do one thing wrong and dispute. It disputes everything you've done right. So, you know, I come from the mud. I come from the trenches. And I'm a young, I like to say young, beautiful, black, educated woman who is very in touch with her emotional side and very in touch with her feelings. And I practice this every day about the fact that if I made a mistake and I was wrong somewhere, I own up to it. Because you don't get nowhere in life not owning up to the things that you do. So I'm not saving this live. That's just not something I do. I'm focused on Franchon Cruise Discern, December 15th at the Caribbean Royale. As Nikisa, my manager, he likes to correct me and say. Shout out to MVP. Shout out to Amanda Serrano. Shout out to Jordan. Shout out to Terrific. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to Aces Gym. My mother, my family, who's been rocking with me. But, you know, we're humans. And it's okay for a human to make mistakes. I'm not ducking or dodging anybody. I've never ducked or dodged anybody. My goal is to become a world champion at 168 and also be undisputed at 168. I feel like me and Claressa Shields would have a showdown. She's a great fighter, and I hope that you guys think I'm a great fighter. I think I'm a great fighter, and it just really makes for a grudge match. But you know, when you're really close with somebody and you are really friends with somebody, and you know they saying these things like that I was trying to snake you from the and yeah, she did. She was there every step of the way. She did call. It wasn't my brother that got shot, but he was like my brother. I wear him on my trunks. R.I.P. Drip. He's one of my best friends' brothers, Starrinda. And she was there, you know. She was. I lost a friend. You make mistakes, you gotta, you know, people think that your actions don't have reaction. Your action has a reaction, and you have to either suck it up, swallow it, and deal with it, or, you know, do whatever it is that you do. And I understand that the reaction to me going to Christina Hammer's camp would question our friendship. I'm not sure that I would do anything different if it was me on the receiving end. I'm really not sure. People deal with things differently. You know, Claressa has had a lot of trying times in her life, and probably a lot of snakes around her. So for her to deal with me or handle me differently, I'd be asking way too much. So with that being said, I understand her questioning our friendship from the beginning. I understand her making this video saying that I'm a snake, or that I was plotting on her the whole time. You know what I'm saying? People get into women's boxing businesses. It's limited. You know, you got the men's boxing where there's a whole bunch of people. It takes a while to get to the top of the top of the cake. With women's boxing, you know, you see a talent and you like, whoa, this girl could be something. Moves a little quicker, but that's not in my character. And this is why, like, honestly, I'm an honest person. Like, if somebody's good, I'm gonna tell you they good. I'm gonna tell you, like, yeah, this person is the truth. Me, I want to bring everybody up around me. I'm not selfish. I'm selfless. I want to keep. I want to put on the people that are around me 100%. You know, like Ian Green, Norman Neely, Hakeem Nurse, Tank, Sarah. You know, people that I train with daily who don't get the light to shine. You know, these are the people that I to be able to get that light on them because they got talents. You know what I'm saying? So I would never like hate on a person that's in front of me. My mother taught me from birth that that's not how you want to get your roses. You got to put in that work. So it's unfortunate that she feels that way. Yeah.